I love Super Mario Odyssey. It's just a great game, but I don't think there's much I can say about it that hasn't already been said before, so what I want to do is a top 10 unbelievable tricks and glitches video for Super Mario Odyssey, because we have a large-scale modern Mario game that has millions of players, and they are discovering insane stuff all the time. Speedrunning has pushed this game to the extreme in ways we would have never thought possible, but then casual players are just finding ways of breaking the game as well, and it turns out to give us some pretty crazy stuff. Now, number 10 on this list is meant to introduce you to what is possible in Super Mario Odyssey. The answer being pretty much anything, because boundaries are just an abstract concept with this game. Case in point, the Lost Kingdom skip. So if you watch a Super Mario Odyssey speedrun, you're going to see this insane strat where you climb a tree, you do a running cap flip into a cap dive, into a dive, and look at all that you have skipped. But we're not finished just yet, because you can also skip this chasm over here, and then the rest of the route for the any % speedrun when it comes to Mario Odyssey is absolutely beautiful. That you can clean out the Lost Kingdom in a ridiculous amount of time, and it just looks so perfectly made, and it's all started with this crazy jump that never looked possible.
Oh my god, dude. The saves. Terrible, but given what I had to work with there, I did the right thing.
And that's Lost Kingdom. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Number 9.
Yes, yes. Oh my god, finally.
So that was probably the most frustrating part of the game for me, and it was being in such a way that I just want to cry right now, and maybe you do too, because who knew that you could just blast right through it and then make it look so good. Also, going for the burn jump right into the moon for the extra style points. Now you might notice that a lot of the highlights in this video are from my friend Trihex. He actually helped me put together this top 10 list and has really high quality VODs that work well with the commentary. Now if you haven't checked in on Trihex in a while, I recommend that you head on over to his Twitch channel and show him some love. And if you don't know who Trihex is, he's an awesome speedrunner and you should definitely check him out. Number 8, the Bowser 2D skip and just finishing the game. So Mario Odyssey wouldn't be a good speedrun without that one strat at the end that could either make or break the run. That we have a high risk, high reward jump right there. And that's pretty much it. It doesn't look that impressive, but it is still pretty insane that at the 2D end of the game, you can still do a nice little trick to help save some time. Also, at the end of the game, there's a little bit of tech that you can pull off as well. That just fireballing the pillar from across the map can actually speed up your progress and then make you finish the game faster than possible. As you can see right here from previous hits that Bowser did, you can have the pillar fall onto the ending brick as you're actually jumping up onto it. That's pretty neat. But I did say that this was a tricks and glitches video, but we haven't really shown too many glitches, so let's do the Talkatoo glitch. This is broken. This looks very broken, and this got a lot of people upset with how broken it really is. So with the Talkatoo glitch, you can effectively freeze Mario in place, and people were using it in the Metro Kingdom to get infinite jumps on the jump rope challenge. That's actually pretty ridiculous, and it's really crazy to think that this exists in a modern game. That sure, glitches are unavoidable and there's going to be buggy things that happen, but we thought this was Mario Odyssey, a bright, polished Nintendo Switch game, and we have some silliness like that inside of it. Now, to perform the glitch, all you need to do is jump over Talkatoo and throw your cap. Then you need to talk to him right before the cap hits him. This will like interrupt the dialogue when you're finished talking with him, and the camera will freeze. Now, the infinite jump rope glitch is a modification of this, but overall, it's the same idea. Number 6 is something that I feel like we all tried because it seemed possible. It looked like something that could be done, but you know the game devs were just there taunting you and trying to make it to where it's the most impossible teasing thing ever. However, we still discovered the people's jump. Nope, nuh-uh, I'm done, I'm out, I can't handle it anymore, guys. People are just too good at this game. I understand that free running is about getting from point A to point B in the fastest way possible, and that has been captured perfectly in Mario Odyssey, but that is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Number 4 on the list is the golden turnip clip. The moral of the story here being that speedrunners will break everything. If you give them a rock and you give them a wall, they will find a way to use that rock to push them through a wall, and Super Mario Odyssey is no different. It's just another crazy thing about this game is that the speed tech without glitches is absolutely fantastic in Mario Odyssey, but at the same time, Mario Odyssey is no different than any other 3D speed game and other Mario games as well, that you can still find all of these crazy clips, glitches, and skips, and they will still work in this game and then make the speed run look all the more impressive. I mean, it's a clip! All they do is they just put the turnip there, they get into the character, and they get pushed through. It's so simple, but it works so well. Number 3 on the list is Frog Skip, one of the most absurd glitches I have ever seen in any video game. I don't know how it works, I don't know what is going on here, but it is just weird and it lets you skip the darker side.
Alright, I got faith now. First try frog skip. It's not hype, but under this circumstance right now, to get sub 4.
I also like how it gives you a few minutes to let everything sink in near the end of a run. You're a glitched out frog swimming through space infinitely and then just kind of make it to the end of the game. That's wild. Number 2 on the list is the tumble clip. So Super Mario Odyssey is not a Nintendo 64 game, and we are far from those early experimental days of 3D where it just kind of feels like everything was a little broken. Take Super Mario 64 for example. You could clip through a wall, jump up, backwards long jump, and then skip 90% of the intended gameplay. When it comes to modern games, that just doesn't happen too often, but the hunt was on for Super Mario Odyssey, and the holy grail was discovered. You can animation cancel tumble shenanigans and clip through some walls. The game is mortal.
Oh! Oh!
I wonder if it's a specific part Can somebody clip that?
Let's see if I can get this. No! What have I done? Now, before we get to number 1 on the list, I'm going to be a generic YouTube shill. I'm going to remind you guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you really enjoyed the video, please share it with all of your friends. And also, if you like me or what I'm doing on this channel, you can go and find some of my videos on the right-hand side, click on them, and maybe even subscribe, and that would be pretty awesome. Also, I do want to talk about some honorable mentions. So we have the T-Rex loading zone jump. Again, a classic of other speedrun games that all you have to do is find a creative way to get into the loading zone and you can skip intended gameplay. Mario Odyssey is no different. That's actually pretty cool. And then I also want to give an honorable mention to Trihex and his never-ending moon chain. So what you can do is go through the portraits in the levels and then not have to go to the Odyssey, which will make you collect all of your moons, and you can do this for hundreds of moons, which is ridiculously satisfying, but it almost gets to the point where it feels like it's just too long. And now it's time for the greatest trick in Super Mario Odyssey. When I first saw this, my jaw slammed to the floor in pure awe, and that is the quick kill on the Mecha Koopa fight. Holy crap.
Tuned in just in time to catch the end of this run.